top of the evening to everyone out there. Welcome to the stream tonight. We have some Rafty goodness available. Not sure if this station's a bit too hype. Seems to be what we were listening to last time. But this track was just maybe a lot of epic, a lot of hype, a lot of. Yeah. This is Dual Shark controller. We're gonna expand the raft a little today. I'm having a hard time collecting mats because I keep stopping at islands. I've stopped at a whole wackadoo of islands. So I think I like the idea of just drifting and feeding ourselves. Stocking up. I wanna put a storeroom so that I can stock up on things, stock up on materials, not plastic, because Jeebas already have too much of that stuff. But we keep seeing the occasional way off raft, and they're so far getting me like recipes. The occasional cool thing like I love that. I didn't even notice, but I'm full up and it was collecting. It's been doing it for a bit. But most of the recipes, like the last 2 or 3 I think I've had, I already knew it. Oh, duct tape is here. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. I'm gonna try a little something else with my mic. Twitch just now sent out the notification. They have been doing wonky-arsed things with notifications and stuff lately. I don't know if it's them. I can't be like, oh, it's them, but it seems like it. Okay. Butzing with the microphone. Give me a sec. There. Leave that right about there. There we go. How are you today? Aside from getting late notifications and going, "Arr." Because that's no fun. I wonder what the alerts will be like when they go. Steam didn't want to send me notifications today either, and Discord was down for 2 hours. Yeah, Discord went a little bit wonky. I didn't notice until like near the end of it. Twitter told me. Did it via that, but yeah, things have definitely gotten a little bit shaky. Let's save all of that. This here. So we've got I found a way to mount the shark heads. There's an actual trophy. And there's 3 different sizes actually. Hold on. Trophy boards. And I've got the medium, but I realized I don't know if I have anything medium. Maybe just like you hang a regular fish. I guess what I should do. Let's hang this. And hopefully remember. And we'll. Oh yeah, it's also sideways. This button. Rotate. Yeah, it was sideways when I first put it down before too. Change text. We're gonna go. Place something here. Yeah. That. Oh yeah, that's long enough. Place something here. So yeah, well maybe I don't have. I have a pomfret. I don't think that's enough. I've tried a shark head, that doesn't work, and I don't have any raw fish right now. Yeah, so far I've got a couple of shark heads. And the shark head as a cosmetic item conflicts with my oxygen bottle, which I now have an oxygen bottle. So we can maybe last underwater for a little longer. Not just 100%. I haven't tried it too much. I built flippers, but I fell in the water a bunch of times, and I swam around a little bit with them, and they're already halfway dead. I don't think you can make like much better ones. So there's that. So I was thinking, oh yeah, also, all of my stuff disappear? I think it did. Alright, even back here. Like, I think stuff actually despawns. If it's just left in those little boxes, it goes away. We won't pick stuff up just yet. But I was thinking that I didn't really know what to do with the back of this, so I'm just like, kind of turned it into a funky 45-degree angle deck type thing. I sort of like the ability to stand here on the corner and trawl outward. It's also, these take half as much wood to replace, so this is kind of like a nicer barrier. And I was kind of considering making this little, kind of extending it straight out, making it maybe even thinner, and then putting like a little lounge or something back there. I'm running out of stuff to want to build, but for hype, I'm going to show it off. We've got, we built, hi birdie, we built this guy. We have an antenna, and to control it, oh, that's awesome. To control it, we have this guy here. Now, battery required, so I just need to make one of those. And then I think this probably gets us to, like, better grade island stuff. I think the antennas are made out of colanders. Not colanders, like, what are those, like, steamers? Too funny. And it looks like an Arduino attached to a cooler. Amazing. Yes. Oh, and I put a few more torches around so it looks more like a proper... A little bit more... a little bit brighter and cheerier at night. I find myself doing a lot of stuff at night. And we got... Like, in the middle of making... I've got a copper ingot on me. I'm curious if I was in the middle of making something weird. Not a lot of new stuff. See you soon, see you soon. I think it was probably just to make the copper battery. Okay, well we've got that. We'll use that when we need to. What we want to work on is a bunch of this. I wouldn't mind making, okay, we can make 3 or 2 of them. I didn't need to make that much rope. So let's get enough for 2 hinges. Craft. That's okay. There we go. There we go. These ones aren't nearly all that full. Okay, that's good. Seeing where we might need, mostly here. I wouldn't mind having like boxes completely dedicated. I don't know if I'll ever have enough for scrap, full scrap box. Yeah, that's not bad. I thought I had more of these to replace, to be honest. Planks, palms, and stone. So as I get too many planks, we'll maybe put straight up planks in here first. Oh. I'm finding the flat spot on my mouse again. That's fantastic. It's the metal mouse pad, there's a tiny flat spot on it. And if I runs over it, I don't have, and I don't want to use the clay. I'm debating just cooking up all of my beets and potatoes as is. We gotta keep, you know, some planks on us, right? We'll put this box up here just for now. I might, I mean, eventually I want something there. Okay. So without even knowing what our nifty device does, we're already on the right trajectory. That is good. Let's go to sleep. We'll check it out in the morning. Oh, walrus on deck. Welcome, sir. Welcome. Check out the dual shark controller. I found a way to mount these. They get to go right up there on the wall. There's actually trophy things, so we also have a medium one, and I don't know what to put there. And duct tape is also back. Welcome back, duct tape. Welcome back. And we've upgraded all of our boxes, and I actually thought that I needed an additional one, and I do not. And I found out this is the regular table. I'll show this off. This is cool. I like games that do the wireframe style so that you can tell like what to do with it, but this is also this table. I don't know if it does anything when you... Can you hang it from the ceiling? No, it's still just a... Wait, hold on. Oh yeah, there you go. There you go. So like this is very dynamic. I really like that. When I found that you could hang it right off the wall like this, I was all yes. Because like the shelf is just a shelf. It's just a shelf. The motor walrus is here. I'm really done with teenage attitude. Oh wow, yeah. I'm not there, but as the youngest of 4, I got to witness what older siblings were like, and that was fantastic. I really want to make this fruit compote. Pardon my throat. But I've not found these berries. Found the other 3 no-ish. I've not found the other ones. So I'm uncertain. What sort of what sort of dealings with are you dealings with? Not heading towards anything too special, right? Okay. Wow. Let's get some food and water in us, and then we'll do some crazy stuff with our brand new antenna. I should show this off to... I don't think Walrus has seen it. I built cool new things. Oh. Wait, cut. Place. Go. Place. Okay, good. Oh, dude, work is still doing it to you. So are you here? Are you here in spirit? We built the antenna and the receiver. Can't. I don't entirely have the skills on the seagulling. Also, I was gonna look up how to get eggs. I don't know how to get eggs. Dude, it super sucks that your work just keeps janking you around. Hi. I almost want that to be like a... Oh, you have to go tomorrow to finish up things. That's... Do you get paid handsomely for OT at least? Like I know it's bollocks regardless, but I'm just curious. Yeah, that super sucks, man. Because like I've worked a couple of places where at least you know at least I'm compensated for it, but not enough. Most of the places I've worked there was no OT. It's just kind of like a, yeah, be happy you have a job. Even though the job sucked. Great. Alright, feed ourselves. F's in the chat. We'll go get some food in us. And then we'll go see what happens when we turn on a receiver and go and receive things. This veggie soup's alright, but I don't think I'm too good about it. Oh, soups give you like way extra. Look at that like super health boost down there at the bottom. That looks okay. If I want to do like real good things in the late game here, that's what we want to do. Oh. I wonder what, like, I don't even know. I've seen over here. A very good bowl. Yeah, I have no idea. Oh, okay, OT is nice. That's okay. That's good to hear. That's cool. How to drive shop, snap, break a lot of things. Yeah. Yeah, that's fun. I've worked a couple of places, like a decent number of places, where the OT is nil. There's literally none. One place, my paychecks were always 42.5 hours. Because I wasn't allowed to pick up additional shifts, putting me into the the mandatory overtime part. They didn't want me actually incurring real overtime. But it didn't matter if that was like 11 days in a row, working 12-hour shifts, anything like that. Definitely no overtime. Because the place was open 24/7, it also meant working 24/7. This is now just a collecting stuff simulator. Trying to get a stockade of items so that we can just not worry about collecting stuff when we're out. I keep needing to make stuff like fishing poles and whatnot when I'm on an island in order to fish for more shark baits, and I don't have any stuff, so they want to just ensure like a nice little insurance policy. We'll keep the 8 of them for now. Island way up in the distance. I can apparently make binoculars. I wonder if it helps with the fact that it's super foggy way out there. Because, like, I can see most of the things. Can we sail at that thing? Right. Can we sail at it? Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Hey, yeah. I think we're doing it. In the US, anything over 40 hours is mandatory OT pay. Yeah, ours it's 44 here. And so it was just like the nature of the shifts and stuff like that that they would be able to get away with it. So, like, you know, it sucked, but also there were a lot of leisures to the job. I worked there a lot. I got along with absolutely everyone. I always said that was one of the jobs that I liked all of the people I worked with. I liked none of the people I worked for. So, you know, it was okay to work the overtime, the hard hours, the long weird hours, because you never really saw management during those times. You only saw them during the convenient hours or something, right? So I think we're actually going on a right trajectory here. What do you think, Funny Raft? Can we get your stuff? It's weird that you can only take the little crate that's on it. Because there's a scarecrow, there's a little and then doing so always sinks it. And like I feel bad for the thing. You can like hang out on it and Captain Jack Sparrow it into the sea. And then it's gone. Bye bye. So anyway, I got stuff. No pattern, no thingy though, so just a bunch of mats. Okay, never mind. So that's okay. So anything over 40 hours, that's not too bad. So the company that I worked for had like 12 different companies under its wing, and I knew people that worked for 3 of the companies, and they'd put in like 70, 80 hours between the 3 companies, but it wasn't more than 44 at any one, so they weren't getting any overtime for it. Even though like the paycheck kind of comes from the same, you know, owner. But you work for 3 of the separate companies and whatnot. And the buildings are attached. Like there's not even really much of a door between them. Anyway. But you work for a different company. That's one of the things I like to check, is to make sure if people are getting at least their semi-fair compensation. However lousy. Alright, let's find out what the heck fire this thing does. How do I increase number, decrease number? Oh, is this going to require me to have, like, sound going? Battery required. Yeet! There's your fucking battery. Where did that go? Pick it up. Take your stupid battery. Oh, probably goes in the thing that looks like a tray. Alright, good stuff. Turn on. Wow. Thank you very much for the lurk duct tape. Walrus, I'm gonna call upon your expertise. I'm assuming that you know how to sail a raft in the ocean. How do I use one? I'm just gonna increase the number. Oh, wrong altitude for antenna 1. It's as tall as I can make it. Does that have to be low? Can I move it to antenna 2? Can decrease number? Decrease number? Oh. Yeah, okay. But I'm at the wrong altitude regardless. Yeah, I was thinking possibly the same thing. Let's turn you off then. But I mean, like, he's already up there pretty tall. Oh, hi. Get wrecked. I hope I need a lot of feathers. I get a lot of feathers. It's just wrong altitude. Thanks for being so descriptive. We can probably just like pick this thing up and put it wherever we want. I cost you here. Like, I'm just curious. We get wrong altitude if we just here. Too close to receiver. Well, that's a different error message. There's possibly an order of error messages. Right? Ooh. Because I mean, higher was going to take a whole boatload of mats, but antenna number 1. Let's see if we can get some sort of a sound out of this. Switch our number. Antenna 1. I don't even know what to look for. Should we just keep increasing the number? Decreasing the number? Every once in a while when the wave jostles me and I want to increase but I accidentally decrease. So this almost kind of looks like we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this looks like that I'm on 2. So that's 1. Right? And then this is just like frequency number, but there's nothing that actually straight indicates. Receiver has to be on the same level as the antenna. 3 antennas, 3 to 4 spaces apart minimum. Oh, so I can only put them along on this plane. So like one of them could go here and one of them could go over there. Okay. And I need to do 4 antennas or it's useless? I'm gonna guess that, right? I need to do all 4? Thank you, by the way, for looking it up. I'm not going in black on this game. I'm gonna work on making more. Because they take goo. I don't know if I have any goo. Where is my map? Front of the ship for this stuff? Smelties and goo. Yes. Okay. So you will do... I need 2 ingots. Good stuff. Oh, and I already have the bolt. This is okay. Alright, so that's not too bad. I mean, even if you were going in blind, you did specifically ask for game mechanics info. Absolutely. What am I doing? Yeah, scrap is honestly one of the worst materials to get, and I didn't consider that. I've discounted it when I've gotten to islands and stuff, and I should have paid more attention and been picking up scrap on the ground and whatnot. I think I've been fighting the waves, and it half wants me to go there, but like we're going against what this is. There we go. We'll pick up actual things if we go into with the wind instead of entirely against it. Okay, so then another antenna. I happen to have space for antennas. For plausibility, I like to check and make sure those little feet kind of sit on something. Okay. And then the other one maybe goes over here. Yeah, I think I have enough to make. We have to smelt some goo, but let's do. We'll need one of you. Some planks. Okay, that doesn't take very long to smelt. What else do I need for circuit board? And 2 ingots. That plastic is... Oh, I have so much plastic. I really wish I could convert that maybe into... I guess while we're here, we'll grab up some water. And if actually living on a raft was this, well, possible. Kind of fun. You know, where you can get bit by a shark and be like, oh, LOL, that sucked. And then hang out on your raft for a little while. Pick up goo. Circuit board. And antenna now just needs the scrap I don't have in a bolt. And a bolt. So scrap will come from one of you. Yes. Let's go put up a 3rd antenna and find out if we can triangulate to something cool. Ideally. Like Whoa. No, you go back up. I don't know what these numbers mean, but it kind of looks like that if I go, we're getting closer to something because it's 1560 now. This is a different screen than it was. Yeah. Nope. Go back. Alright, don't change a thing. And sail in that direction. So like, oh, hi. We're getting like closer to it. We're like 1500 blocks away. We should collect as many mats as we can in the meantime. Oh, hi, that opens things. Collect as many mats in the meantime. Throw away all the plastic because we don't need all that plastic. Yeet the nonsense. I'm probably not actually collecting it. Oh, okay, good. And it just throws it all behind me. It's probably the best. Alright, we can go back to tunes now, I suppose. Right? Right? Cool. Well, it looks like that we're sailing towards good things. That's so much plastic. Yeah, we're just gonna get rid of a bunch of it. Yeah. Yeah. And we're gonna pay a little more attention to barrels. Because they have all the scrap. And we want to pick up all the scrap. And then we're also gonna keep checking in this. Well, I guess actually at this point, there's no point in draining the battery. Let's just kind of keep going for a bit. See what it looks like. Like it might be that. Is that 1400 squares away? What do you think? Yes. Love it. Potato, plastic, plank, plastic. I don't love that so much. That looks like a normal island. Does not look like it would be. Oh, hi. Look like it would be close enough for me to care. 1300? No. Weird. It almost feels like we're going slow. Like even the way that stuff's moving. Maybe. Anyway. We shall see. I don't think we're going against the current. Oh. We're doing great. Look at that. Sailing right along with it. Right? Good stuff. We're almost to the limit of planks, too. Oh, look at all the barrels. Give me your scrap. I don't think I'll ever get a chest of scrap. And I just don't see that being a thing. Where did I put feathers? I think I put up at the front. I might as well cook up all my potatoes. Well, since we're gonna just collide with it anyway. We might as well at least just see if there's anything up here. Go pick up all their pineapples, for example. Nothing wrong with that. Watermelons, yes. Oh, very nice, very nice. Usually 2 or 3 of each. I kind of just don't want to lose my raft. I can collect the flowers. They're used for dyes. And then you can also yield seeds and grow said flowers. So if you really like painting, which I'm very much considering doing, I have... where is it? Yeah, there we go. And turn flowers to color. It's just a little mill. And so I have a couple of flowers. I guess that's something I should... Hold on. Where do I have that? That's here. This is both raw foods and flowers with flower seeds. I did plant some seeds. I grew flowers. They're here. But I could donate its own box to this. I do have a specific box just for flowers and seeds. Raw foods gets its own box. That could be not too bad. Start actually collecting those. I wouldn't mind finding out what happens if we paint this. Well, how long? 54 days survived, peeps. Wow. Can I make... I can. Let's make an X. Always like the extra planks. I mean, if we're gonna make stuff. I want to actually check as well wherever the seaweed grows. Sometimes there's a lot of it, sometimes there's just a little bit. I don't think I was worried about having the trees in the I kind of wanted the mangoes, but I want a seaweed. I'd take a couple of shark bites for seaweed. Oh, hello. Someone's been eating my boat. Someone's been eating my boat. How rude. How rude. I didn't see seaweed. Wait. Oh, it's far. Sometimes it's right below us. Like, right below us. I'm looking through the thing. Ah, nope. Alright. Well, there's some there. Think we can chance it, guys? Ooh, what we should do? We'll put on my flippers. This will make us swim faster. We won't worry about the extra oxygen. But let's go. Oh. He was quick that time. 2 hits. Whoosh. There we go. Well, that got me 5 seaweed. I think I'll call that a win. And eating doesn't get you health back, just time. Time and you can build a salve. Hey Walrus, if you're still interested in looking stuff up, how do I get eggs? You lose health if you go to full hunger. You can see at the very tail end, there's little notches. That makes it so I can only walk, and she makes groaning noises and stuff the whole time. Actually, it's really funny. She coughs like the building is on fire when she's thirsty. She's literally going like she's in a smoke-filled room. Anyway, eggs are laid by cluckers after being caught and tamed with a net launcher. Duct tape with the response. Look at it go. I need to get a chicken from a big island. I'm hoping that that's what we're heading towards with our goodness here. Okay, so then what we should do, we'll go this way around the island. I was thinking chicken and clucker. How do I go away? We'll go away this way then. Yeah, we'll go this way then. So I don't have a net launcher yet. I should get one of those going. Just Googled it and copy pasted the info. Like, I know this. Oh, that's solid. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much. I wouldn't mind getting some goodness into us. Oh, I forgot which way we're going here. I think it was just like straight this ways. And we will go and check. Ooh, it's a little like down that ways. So like here, maybe. I kind of like this. You just head over, flick it on, and go no. So these guys are basically just for drumsticks, feathers. That's not bad. Are those Pringles cans? I swear that's what those are. Those are Pringles cans, aren't they? It's kind of amazing. Mayo? 35%. Yeah. I kind of like that. I like that about Fallout as well. All of the different things that are made out of things. Made out of scrap and other whatnot. Getting there. Getting there. The EDM station is an okay amount of dubstep these days. Let me know if you think that we need a change in station, but... Whoa, cluckers, goats, or llamas? 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 So that's what the back end of this boat's gonna be for. Because, like, I remember Duct Tape saying farming. So net launcher... That's going to be here. Ingots and bolts, good stuff. We should maybe get back on the ingots and bolts train. Okay, hold on. Seeds can go in here. Let's... Come on, man. Get it in gear. We'll just keep these on me. So we can make... There's our net launcher. Net canisters? They're not going to be a cosmetic item. Net canister? Maybe I don't know that yet. New sweet net. Ploosh. Oh, there's some stuff going into the place. Yeah, maybe I don't know that guy yet. Alright, hold on. Let's go check out Chable. Because it could be that I just haven't fed this thing the right thing. Once the thing has been thinged. Oh, okay. Canisters. No ammo. Okay, okay. Ammo. Aim it at an animal to catch it. Well, that's only half true. Yeah, call it out if you see it. entire collection now. I keep thinking it's the sprinkler. It's not. Spoiler. But it's not. Is it something you have to find? Oh. Alright. Oh yeah, still no ammo for it. Make sure we're still... Oh. It's like within. And it still sort of looks a little that way-ish. I'm gonna do this, but I don't think it's helping. Aim it at an animal to catch it. With what ammo? Yeah. Useful for catching bugs. That's not gonna be the thing. And then shears is how I figured there was something shearable. Is that for llamas? Is that for llamas? And I really hope whatever it is takes plastic, for frick's sakes. There's just so much of it in this game. Oh, hinge, cutting, bar. No. Anchors. I still haven't made the permanent anchor. I should do that. Oh, hi. Yeet. And that'll go away if I don't pick it up. There we go. Oh, hi. That's awesome. You have to actually put this over like a space. Oh, that's amazing. Like, I think you need to carve a hole here and then you put it like here. Hold on, it's not even, it has to be at the edge? Really? Hold on, let's try it at the back. Yeah, it keeps making it look like I can only put it at the... Yeah, it does. It has to go over top of like a hole type spot. Oh, wow. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, no, there's 6 panels back here. So, like, do I still have... Yeah, here we go. Yeah, like something like this. Oh, wow. That's a little close to my lucky kitty, right? But if I do this... Hold on. Yeah, there we go. That's kind of hilarious looking. It's also massive, so no, we won't put it there yet. We might maybe bow this thing out a little bit and maybe move this all up one, and then that way we've got a nice permanent anchor in here. Like, oh, and actually, we can start doing the like. A bowed front on the thing too. Like hell, that's enough. And then we'll move all of these guys up. All for the sake of cosmetics. At the same time, we need to make sure we're not gonna pass whatever we've been going towards. should put that on the same bar. Oh. Hey. Can't believe I need plastic. That's when you put it all away. No, not that one. Yes, those ones. So we'll probably knock a hole right here instead. I could probably knock the hole in anyway. Do you think it'll let me just put it up? It'll look silly, but for now. Yeah. That way it gets it out of my bag anyway. Kind of amazing that we've got this gigantic anchor on this raft that started off as a 2x2 raft. Yeah, we're moving on that. Okay. It's sort of making it look like that 405 this way. It's kind of turned severe into it. We're not going to disappear, are we? Like, this is the kind of storm that you'd find at a triangular place near Bermuda. Just saying. Collect a bunch more stuff. I'm hoping it doesn't ruin this thing to remove these. It shouldn't. Woohoo! Okay, cool stuff. Yeah, we'll bow all this out. This will look really good. Temporal mace. Go. Assuming we can get the mats. Oh, beauty. Come around the back half of the boat. Oh, I see something tall way out there. And now I have too many things. Any word on net launcher and how I get the mats for whatever the canisters are? Oh, hi. Throwing my crap over? And then the half one. Good, good. Okay, that looks kind of big. And we've got a gigantic one of these guys that we get to use. Okay. Let's get up top so... Oh, no. Let's drink stuff so we don't die. Get up there. Okay. Looking good. Just sail right into that thing. Okay. We're gonna hopefully get right. Look at that. That's the tallest thing I think I've seen yet. You see that from quite a distance. That's not bad. I hope this radio turns out to just bring us to all sorts of really cool vignette things. Stuff you couldn't find without it. Leads you to like, I don't know, just like crazy stuff. That'd be neat. Wouldn't it be neat? Don't you think it'd be neat? Oh, there we go. Stop. So we probably have a lot of planks. Probably have a lot of fronds. Under the raw foods, which we have to move some stuff. Ooh. Whoa. Hey. I reached whatever this thing is, guys. Let's see if we can anchor ourselves accordingly. Oh, and then a little bit more like this. Oh, look at this almost fine-grained steering. Oh, explosive powder. Okay. I know why I don't have one of those. I think maybe you come here to get your explosive powder. How do I deploy? It's not with that. Deploy. Oh, it's this side. Drop anchor. Whoosh. Bruce, you bastard, I got you. Obtained by killing poison pufferfish and smelting the goo. These fish are spouting around large islands. Okay, so I probably have to fish specifically. Okay, dudes. I feel like if I go in that water, I have to know my way up and around. Like, oh boy. What is going on? This is crazy, guys. Look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. Can the shark follow me in here? I'm legit wading through. Yeah, look at him there. A new note added. Can I read that note here? Oh no, that's gonna be in my book. Hey. So, no, I believe that in-game entities, not fishing items. Oh, okay, cool, cool. Excellent, that's good to note. I noted the other, what was it, earlier today, maybe yesterday, that the book that I have has rather been useless so far. Oh, there's stuff in the downstairs? Wow. Oh, hey, this is alright. Scrap, scrap. I can just pick it up here. That's not too shabs. A crate full of goods. Ooh. That was okay. Oh. Oh, hey, hold on. Stop it. Stop it. Just stop it. Oh. I don't really do that often enough. It's not really top notch to me. Oh yeah, we were gonna be doing more with you to get her done. Okay. So we gotta put hey, there we go. Fish stew, I think we know. I'm not 100% sure. But those guys can go up. I guess the nail can go away. There's goo. Yeah, we already have this one too. Oh, is that what I wanted to throw? Probably not. That was my seaweed. Yeet. Okay, so way over there it looks like there's a way up. Can't go through any of these though, can we? That's not a door. Okay. Oh, it looked like I could get up there. That looked like it was going to be enough. Kind of looks like there's things for me up there. All the way up to there. I don't think I can run to that. No. There's a little too much shark for this. Oh, hey, there we go. There we go. Wow. It's a bit narrow. Caught a shark, named him Bruce. Bruce, you bastard. They caught you. Fantastic. And I'm just gonna go through your stuff. You don't sound crazy at all. I can't just have that, but it's a spear. Dude, pick it up. Use your hands. No, it's a little too far from jumping from my raft. I don't really have... I have more height for jump, like... Yeah, it doesn't really give me a lot. I could probably jump back, but it is slightly elevated, and that's... had I not weighed anchor quite so close, I might... Yeah, I might be able to just swing it around the other side. Probably had I pulled right up over here, because there's no railing. Another note? A radio I'm not even going to pretend to touch or play with. Just go, ooh, and keep going. You'd swear that would be something useful. Where is this one? Robbie, boat's gone. Bastard shark is after me. Gonna stay here until I find a way off this place. Mike. I feel like Mike found a way off this place. And I'm not gonna suggest that was good. We're hoping to not also find him. Okay, now we'll go up. Played enough Borderlands that I want to check all the way around the outsides of buildings just in case. Just enough. Have enough room for this? Whoa. Goo, bolts, hinge, scrap. This is so right. Is there not a more up? Oh, like, can I get across to there? It looks like I should. There's doors and stuff. It looks like I should be able to just go across and stuff. Oh, that what? There? Yeah. Okay. Ooh. I didn't really consider that I should have parkour. 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 Yeah, there we go. Yeah, way more vertical. Took boat, won't be back. This person's a tad unstable. I don't entirely blame them. We all just on Raft. I hope there's some story to this game. Like eventually we find out why there's only small land masses. More notes. We're gonna sit down and collectively read notes and go ooh in just a moment. After we pick out the mother load of planks. Also the tallness. What mistake made you think of the movie Waterworld? I've never seen Waterworld. I always wanted to, just on the account that it's on one of the top bad but could be good movie lists. Yeah, this looks like you should be able to just go straight up there. Oh yeah, here we go. My person is thirsty, so I am utterly useless now. I can't tell. I should be able to get up there, but I have to get back to my raft. Hold on. Making the coughing noise yet? No. Oh. There we go. Shark almost got me. Yeah, they pretty much become utterly useless as soon as you're not. Waterworld was the, it's a post-apocalyptic, but it also cost like 3 times more than the movie made, and it cost a lot. Actually, that's a great idea. After so much Raft, we should totally throw down Waterworld. Oh, hold on a sec. Hold on a sec. That's funny. Never thought I'd be on a boat. Yeah, Waterworld indeed. I think we're doing okay. Okay, we got food, we got water. Oh, sorry, just punched a mic. Every once in a while in the room first. You've mentioned that one I think before. I don't have to look that up again. Have you posted the trailer in Discord? No, this side. It's you and you. Place planks. Yeah. Put some of this goodness away. Yeah, it seriously looked like there was a better way to go. Let's weigh anchor. That's hilarious. It's on a bungee cord. Let's try this. There. Oh, a decent Waterworld trip. Thank you. Thank you. That is brilliant. Yes. Okay, let's see if we can do this. I want to see if we can turn the boat by hitting the side here. Because if not, we have to kind of go like this. Yeah, we're already drifting away. Alright, hold on. We're gonna have to get the sails involved. Okay, there. Go. Straight on. Can we do it? Oof. Really? Look go to the left or the right of it, but you don't go straight? What if we force you? This is where I would be paddling and somebody else would drop anchor. There we go. Closest we can do. Okay. After all that, will it let me lie down? Can't fall asleep during the daytime. Okay. I was hoping to get a little bit of shut eye. No? Alright. Good times. Smelting? Yes. Good stuff. I kind of like having these cut off corners for this reason. This worked out really well. Yeah, that spiral stair, there's got to be a way up. Okay, hold on. Ah, okay. Kind of looks like I can get... Kind of looks like I could get across this, but how do I get on top of this? Like, can I climb things? This isn't Minecraft and I can just climb up vines? That's not a thing. Yeah, there's no trailer for it, but it's hilariously bad yet good. No. I have good vertical jump and not that much vertical jump. Anything I get to move from in here? This is always also a challenge because... Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. Because at night I couldn't see as well, but maybe this is... Puts me out onto the second level. Okay, cool. Oh, bollocks. We can make it out here. How do we get... How do we get that a little bit further? Parkour. Parkour. Like, it kind of looks like I should be able to just... E is my, like, action button. Well, it hooked onto something. That's hilarious. What do you think that hooks onto? Oh, it's probably just sitting on the ground like when you do this. Oh, found one and shared it. Nice. It's not the original trailer. It gives, it does not give hardly any real details about the movie. It leaves out some of the really good parts. Yeah, those teaser trailers, some of the good teaser trailers are really, really well done. No point being all the way over there. This looks like the only way out. Like, is there anything I can drag over here? Oh, hold on a sec. Hold on a sec. Yeah. Whoa, boy. Well, that's okay. And then from up here, I can like, boink. Yeah, I can. Further off. Yeah, that's better. Oh yeah, oh yeah. And I like this just getting to pick up scrap. That's awesome. The hide. It doesn't look like there's much inside cabinetry. Intriguing. Ooh, I'm up at the gulls. I kind of wanted to get that fan. Attach that to our goodness. Ooh, there's a utopia. Whoa. This looks okay. There might be plot, everybody. And then that had goo and a headlight and more notes. Another radio I'm not going to touch. I want that light. Man, I want to get rich and I want to get sexy. This, also. Print screen. I'll actually move this down just a little bit. There. I'm taking a picture of the boat opening up paint, going up paste. Save as under Twitter clout. We're gonna call this Big Raft. I get to post that at some point. Wowza. How do I just dive into the water? Well, I am gonna jump. Just not gonna jump there. Like, cause, like I said, we don't have a whole lot of forward momentum. There we go. Too much shark. That was okay. Alright guys, here's the thing. This book had nothing in it earlier. Like nothing. It had a picture. Where's our first page? Legit, this was our book. The raft is your home. Book is your friend. Like it's just, it reads so quick, so simple. Your raft breaks, patch it up. Hook is lost, make another. If you find the big blue stretching out forever, that means you aren't paying attention. There's nothing you can't make if you don't have the right salvage. Like this was, you know, this is pretty good. Follow any radio frequencies. Right. Gather stories. So, you know, radio tower. I think that's where we are now. Oh, hey, so check it out. We have new numbers. Vazagatan. Oh, see, that's not bad. Oh, what's in this? No, I can't. No. People. You were a forward scout. Excellent. Here. When I click this, it doesn't go anywhere. And I don't have any found items yet either. But okay, December 12th, 2 months, we've been looking on these reactors. Ooh, reactors. 2 months away from saving the world and no one to tell our story to. Names aren't important. Gave us all nicknames after a foreman leaked out everything after the North Pole testing project. After that made a difference. Hell, if any of us can make a difference at all this point. There's plot. There's actual plot. That's crazy. Sparrow had been wary since the initial pitch, especially since over the details have been glossed over. Apparently the prototype is nowhere near stable. That makes sense. There was no mention of what happened to the Chinese team that led before us, or that came before us. Rum is supposed to be one of them, but he's not letting us show. Not letting anything show. Owl mumbled something about an emergency cooling system looking shoddy, which wasn't the half of it. That's crazy stuff. But I knew better than to rattle on about it. I mean, they gave us someplace dry to work on. God knows, those are in short supply. But you didn't start with a raft? Ooh, and then January, a month later. Whoa, I wish I knew where we were. We had some piece we could point to except that radio tower out in the distance. 12, 16, and 8 failed today after 3 days of testing. 16 scores burned so hard and fast that it ate right through the well. Or the wet well. Whoa. Payload sank to the ocean. Back to Hack You is back. Welcome. Welcome in. We're reading the journal part of this. We found out there's plot. This game has plot. This game legit has plot. It's kind of neat. Sparrow checked the radiation levels. It's being what's being let out at every test. They said they're going to be used those in the shelters. We can fix this, she said. The crazy part is we agreed. All for us, for overworked, exhausted pencil necks, we would save the world. What would be left of it anyway? You found out something? Oh, excellent. Turns out Ren blew the whistle on us and made the people in charge mad. Screw Ren. They must have known they were stalling, working on 12 and 24. Those things let out so much radiation they burn green, for God's sakes. Except they took them anyway. Sure. Al and I put up a fight, but they just shoved us around. So it looks like the whole world just like sank into nuclear holocaust. No, red. That is beautiful. I post in red. I post in red. Yeah, I think I post in red. Good color. Good color. I love this. We've got blue. We've got Pretzel Rocks in blue as well as Murder. Walrus. Duct tape in the nice classic green. I got some nice red in the chat. This is beautiful. They left us behind the reactor testing platform, then blew the foundations. Water's been rising slowly. Owl thinks we should go after. I wish we didn't agree with him. Guys, there's plot. If you can understand what you were reading, this isn't the end. We gunned the engine as hard and fast as we could, but I think we burned out. Okay, that makes sense. We barely made it to the radio tower. Owl said the boat's useless. I can fix it. They're probably way ahead of us. But I think they're ready for Celine. Headed for Celine? Okay. I just wanted to leave this someplace anyone might find it. We didn't cause this, but we damn well helped it along, and by God, we're going to try and fix this. We're going to get there, and we're going to shut down 12 and 24. These numbers just keep throwing out. I hear you say blue, but that looks straight up purple to me. Okay, so Pretzel Rocks is blue, but Hack's old color, or the new color, the same color, that's like a purple. So like Walrus, that's like a purple. Because like the Stream CC Gooseman, that's much more purple to me. The like Hack You current color is a little more on like the bluey purple. It's funny, I had a binder that used to cause arguments because it was so bluish purple. Yeah. No, and that's, yeah. And then, yeah, Walrus has no idea his name is colored. It's blue because you can do the slash color blue. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, a buddy of mine, he didn't really realize his degree of color blindness until he was wearing like a dark blue shirt with dark blue pants, and he had no idea. He thought both were just gray. Like, I think he could tell, but they were unfortunately in the same spectrum. They were the right shades of dark blue, dark green, that to him, they looked the exact same color. Just want to leave it someplace when I find him. Where your college goes, well, then maybe we'll ask her out. She won't look at me like I'm crazy this time. Whoa, there's plot. Owl found my notepad, but I got it back. I need to hide it better next time. It makes it harder to really erase stuff. We will get her back. We have to. Cuckoo. I know it is. I just do not care. Your name is colored, and I'm sure that you know that. I've often wondered myself, my son doesn't always pick up on color, but I often wonder if I see color in the, you know, the proper wide spectrum that you're supposed to, or if, you know, I've been lied to. Wedge and Pretzel are blue, and Murder and Haku are deep purple to me. Okay, good stuff. They're definitely purplish, but I get in trouble a lot by suggesting that purple has a super narrow spectrum, and I think a lot of other folk give purple a much wider spectrum than I do. That's just, you know, the way I see color comes out. I think that's why I choose red. Red's usually a little bit easier to contend with. Okay, so trace. We gotta get some water and food in this in a minute. January, distress call received, trace. Establish rapport, language unknown, Malay, get Tarragon. Calm dead, gunshots in the distance. Whoa, I don't think we can make a gun. Someone speaking melee, too fast to make out coda. Okay, time to dry place leaving. Water's rising. Water's rising? How do you know water's rising? Supplies are in the pantry. Cool. This 7997, because I think 4621 air was up here. It is a purple-ish blue. Yeah, that's 4621. So if we make the numbers 7997, right, then we'll probably head towards Vizagatan. We gotta make a new battery soon, but we can go increase. Right. And then, boom. 1850 away. Here we go. I think we're safe to leave here. Okay. Oh, we don't want to leave that on either. So, oh, we'll pull up our anchor and set sail. There we go. There is no blue for you, only purple. Oh, hey. That's not too shabby. Purple's a great color. Purple's a great color. If that's gonna be a color that you're gonna be stuck with on the cold spectrum. I mean, I've never really considered green to be maybe seafoam and beyond. How are you for turquoises? All the things because he keeps destroying my boat. Oh, whoops. Green looks yellow to you and vice versa. There we go. Make sure it's all facing the right way. Jeebs. Turquoise is a hit or miss, depends on the shade. I had a pair of sunglasses. This is probably late 90s. 98, 90s, 99. I had a pair of red sunglasses that I bought for like 10 bucks at a store. And I bought them because they looked cheesy. They actually even had gold rims and red arms, and then were bright red in the lenses. And when you looked through them, everything was just red. Everything looked super red, and they were really neat for that. But crosswalks, the old style crosswalks, where it's a big yellow bar with the great big black X in it, and then the two amber lights on either side. And they're, you know, you hit that and the amber lights flash, and, you know, all that sort of stuff. Those things were bright candy apple green. Like a almost sickly, super bright, can't miss it. So, like, I noticed, because I'm driving down the road, and there's a series of them. And this was surreal. This was like a movie effect. That everything is a wash of either black or red, and then suddenly the most vibrant, super bright green. And they're just a dim yellow for the most part. They weren't all that. So I often wonder how, and like a lot of people confirmed they saw the same thing. But I often wonder what would happen if you had a color blindness that didn't allow you to see certain shades, how that would look to you in comparison. Because, like, we're talking, it was distractingly vibrant. I ended up giving them away, lending them to somebody. They never gave them back, something along those lines. Won't see nothing yet. Your girlfriend has something like that, but she sees numbers as a color. Numbers as a color? Tell me more about that. I didn't know I had color issues until I worked at the exotic pet store, and I was having to get some painted glass fish for a customer, and he started getting agitated with me because I kept going after the wrong fish. Oh, hey, there you go. There you go. Like, I'm pretty sure my buddy, like, I think he had a slight idea that certain colors he disagreed with, but it wasn't until, like, people thought he was being whimsical because his clothing did not match in the slightest, and he's normally pretty fashionable. And the, oh, hey, did we just pass something? Or was that the old place? I think that's maybe telling us about the old place. Yeah, okay. So yeah, like at first he thought people were messing with him. He's like, oh yeah, come on, whatever. We're like, no, no, dude, like that's a green shirt. Like, it's not a green shirt. This is my gray shirt. But it was one of those sort of moments. I think my son is doing okay for color. GC6 is red and 4 is blue. Oh, okay, so Hack, I've heard of that, where people have a specific color association in their mind, that they actually certain things are always just sort of natively attached to either a color or a smell or something along those lines. Have I ever been down to Louisiana? I have not. Louisiana? Make it. Hey, I got it. Other people can taste sound. Yeah, that's I've heard of that where some of the wires crossed in the brain. The full end of it, the one that you're talking about, where people can like straight up taste sounds or see, synesthesia is what that's known as. That's where people, there was one of the early notes of it was in like in the 80s. There was a neurologist that had company over. Or sorry, was over at his neighbor's house for company. And the husband was cooking. And he said, oh, that smells great, and blah, 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 and all that sort of stuff. And he's like, aren't you going to go check on it or something along those lines? And he goes, no, 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 there aren't enough points on it. And he's like, what do you mean? And jokingly, the wife just said, oh, he says things like that all the time. And so the husband didn't really, but the neurologist, of course, was like, no, really, what do you mean? And so he's like, well, I can tell that it's not cooked enough yet. Like, well, I need to know more. Tell me what's going on. And so that's when he found out that he literally can smell the temperature based on like what, like the you know how like you can smell when food is done. In his case, he can actually see the smells. And so when the smell is of a certain shape, his brain knows that it's done. And so it's kind of was just sort of a quick thing. So he started to look into it because like anesthesia or anesthetics is the absence of feelings. So synesthesia is the crossings of feelings. And so then he'd found that there was somebody else that could hear or that could see sounds. And she described that, I'm just throwing planks around now. She described that like dog barks came out in like shapes, like triangles or hexagons and stuff like that. So small dogs were like needle-like points and they would fill the room. But big dogs would be like circles that would bounce around and stuff. And it's because like the way that the base or the like absolutely fascinating stuff. I love people. That's not going to be the island we're after though, is it? That doesn't look like a large island. We're not missing stuff, are we? No. I think that's just a distraction. I mean, a distraction. I say we go get distracted. Just for a little bit. But like maybe this way. Well, in Louisiana, they have these blue and white street signs, and I can't see the white of the whole shade of the blue makes the sign wash out. Whoa, and you have to use GPS. Yes, indeed. So you know where you're going because you can't read any of those. That's terrible. Holy Governor. Yeah, that's not fun. Ontario, that's where I'm from, in Canada. We approved a license plate, an entire change to the license plate system, where we've had the same license plates since 1992 or some other nonsense. We utterly approved, and they cannot be seen by photo radar, which is $1 million project or some other nonsense. And it violated a whole bunch of different things. It also doesn't show up very well in proper photography. Like the angles and all that stuff is off. Like just like absolutely terrible. And we approved it and put it into production for like a year. Like it took a while to reverse it. Utterly ridiculous. And how I even found out, right, is that I think my in-laws got that license plate and then found out, yeah, these will be recalled soon. Like, well, what do you mean? Like, yeah, we'll let you know. Right? So apparently, so then they looked into it and they're like, oh, well, that's really weird. So then they looked in, and like I'm with you, Walrus, but at the same time, that's one of the reasons why we don't have too much in the way of patrolling actual things. Anyway, I don't care about the politics of that as much in regards to that. This apparently had been going on for a while. It's just like, oh yeah, it got approved. What do you mean it got approved? The heck fire do you mean it got approved? So anyway, good stuff. Technology can't see the stuff that we bring. And I don't think it's just photo radar. Like there's a couple of things that it doesn't. Well, I'm full bag too. This isn't the forest. I can't just pick this thing up and put it on my shoulder. Alright, let's ditch some stuff. Like, place some planks. Let's put a bunch of those away. Oh, I got some glass out of something at one point. Heaps, that stuff's hard to get. Okay. It's where I can hear things in a certain direction, so if I hear, let's say, a footstep behind me, I would hear it legit behind me. Like it's a good old curse, and at the same time. Yeah, I can almost like Sixth Sense kind of half hear people through walls and whatnot. Like sort of, so like when I leave a store, I've never really bumped into people. I always just naturally know to go around. Oh, blueprint headlight. Is this now, because whenever I get these blueprints, they're already in my book. Like I don't have to research, right? It's already there. So can I, where does the headlight go? Headlight? Because I had this thing, one of these before. There. No? Like, I don't know how to research these. It just says researched. Oh, wait. Way up at the top? No. Yeah. Oh, hey, headlight right there. I know what I'm doing. Okay. We need to stuff a battery into here. I can't believe I didn't do that. I'd made a battery, but I did not research a battery. So, for example, I don't know, I guess it's just the, I can't make a beehive. I think we're still anchored here. Okay, good stuff. Yeah, we do have some extra scrap today, guys. We've carried the pomfret forever. We're just gonna keep him there. He's a bait fish. He's a bait fish. So we don't need to worry about that guy. Oh, I hear him eating part of my boat. Ah, jeez. I like my boat. Stop eating my boat. Okay. I guess I also am carrying a net launcher I do not have the ammo for. Well, we're gonna need to do that. Okay, let's see what else we can get. Yeah, that's got to be pretty fun. A hack to have a little bit of a slightly different sense. Mine's always kind of like I can also sneak up on people by accident. Bugs my mom. Can normally sense other people fairly well, but not me. And I'm all like, ha ha ha. Alright, well, Distraction Island was kind of fun, but there wasn't much up here. Do I go swimming for seaweed? Yeah, they're exclusively, as far as I know, they're for painting things. So like black flowers, blue flowers. I don't remember about red flowers. Yellow flowers. White flowers. White flowers are really pretty. And I might throw down picking those soon. I have a box for them. I have a box for them somewhere over there. I can't tell if that's a bigger than usual palm tree. I don't really need the planks or the palm leaves, but yeah, that's all that had. I really, really like having seaweed. Ooh, I would have liked if these guys had seaweed that I could pick up. They do not. I legit wasn't expecting that. Those had no seaweed for me. Like, you can tell because it shows up all golden. Right? Whoosh! And so it's worth it getting bit once or twice to pick up some seaweed. It's not worth it to go, crap, that had no seaweed. Man. Like, you'd swear I'd been here and went all like, let's grab stuff. And then went, no wait, let's grab stuff twice. Yeah, there's a lot there. But I don't see any seaweeds actually on it. Maybe we don't worry about Distraction Island. Back we go. I'm gonna go this way and go around you. We're politely asking to just go around. We go this way and go around you. This way and go around you. How do we go around you? Oh, I'm still anchored. We go nowhere if you're anchored. That's a thing, guys. That's a thing. Smoke seaweeds, get high with the mermaids. Oh, fantastic. They only know how to roll wet joints, though. Alright, so... East, people. East. We're gonna sail right for the moon. We should probably do the thing where I drink. I'm sure there's a more efficient if you just drink out of the bottle, right? Right. Well, maybe we'll sleep the night away. I like having this thing right up front. This looks super industrial. It's pretty cool. And so, just make sure. Nothing out there. Okay. What we should do is knock a bunch of this stuff out and build the back half of our boat a lot, like a lot bigger. If we do get the net launching capabilities, I wouldn't mind having farmland on the raft. And so this cutesy thing that I had going on with this is neat. I like it. Don't get me wrong. Do not get me wrong. But we sort of need it to be a bit more functional. Right? Go. And we have all the world of plastic, so I'm not even a little bit concerned about running out. Every one of these has plastic in it. Beautiful. Rafty farmland indeed. So, yeah, that's where it starts. Alright, so now, good there. So we'll just build lots out here. We can do the fortified walls eventually, I think, too. I don't know how to make those yet, do I? Yeah, there we go. If I get out my ingots, we can do foundation armor all around the side bits, right? I guess it's just armor for what's around here. Oh, that's kind of neat. So like if I grab like that. Oh, it takes 2 nails. Jeez. How about we don't worry about that for right now then? But that's okay, that's kind of cool to know. Because, I mean, we can probably make lots of these from scrap. Okay, you type Edge's name into your phone, and the next predictive text said beard. There you go. Hey, alright, beard. He's doing okay today. He's doing okay today. That is pretty damn funny. Oh, and we want to go back to these. Ooh, I almost fell in the ocean because I do not have any plastic. I guess I finally get to hit my stores of plastic. That's kind of exciting. I've had so much of it for so long, I've been throwing it away. Alright, let's get back to business. Yeah, okay. Perfect. That's not bad. We'll eat up some watermelon too. Get that out of my bag. Oh, hey. Is this where we're supposed to be? I'm too excited about everything else. Let's weigh anchor and find out. Weigh anchor? No. Don't weigh it. Just actually drop it and we'll go places. can't build it right on into the land. That's funny. There we go. We'll call that okay for now. I don't think this was what we were looking for, but this looks okay. I wouldn't say this is large by any stretch. No aminals. Watermelons is alright. Uh-huh. Done and done. Mangoes. See you soon, Hack. So I have a mask story from today. Oh, I've been on this style of island before. Okay. I think I posted it in Discord that my son was wearing a mask today. I've got a video that I'm going to edit down and post, I think, to Twitter, because I think it looks cute. But my son has been asking to wear a mask ever since he's seen me wear a mask. And he's literally been almost upset that we haven't been able to get him one. But, you know, toddlers are little. Plus, he wasn't quite 3, so we wanted to make sure. So today, he starts begging for a mask again, and my wife's like, look, we can make you one, but I don't have a pattern for it. I don't have one that small yet. And I'm like, but we have those crappy, not crappy, but we have like the paper masks. Not paper, but like the ones that are blue on one side, white on the other, and they're meant to be single use and thrown away. So I get out one of those, and I literally use one of those industrial paper clips to clip it at the back, so that it's not actually being held by his ears, it's being held by a clip at the back. And then you just bend the little nose bridge for him and stuff. And he loved it. He loved every second of it. He wanted to keep wearing that thing. He barely touched it while we were out in the world. Kid's 3. He's 3? He's 3, and he's doing fantastic with masks. So I was all of the proud. I was so many different kinds of proud. Oh, Hack, hey, enjoy, and thanks very much for coming in. Thanks for saying see ya, too. Thanks, man, thanks. Have a great night. So yeah, I've got video of him. I'm asking him how the mask feels. I ask him how does it feel okay, and what does he want to do? And he just straight up goes, let's go outside. It's just amazing. The first thing. And so he's been so eager to head out, but like I said, we live downtown. So how do you get a kid to not touch everything? And previously it was already a bit much. Like, I know a mom who had to teach her 4-year-old what a hypodermic needle looks like so that he doesn't touch them, so that he just goes and talks to his mom. Because she found one in the parking lot. It's like, jeez Louise, right? So at least I haven't had to worry about that so much yet. That's all the water out of the watermelon. So, you know, I already don't want him just picking up everything on the street. And now I don't want him touching, you know, the inside of the elevator. I don't want him touching the buttons to open up a door. I don't want him... And, you know, at first he was like, well, I don't like these rules. And I'm like, we don't go out anymore. Well, we still did, but just not nearly with the same, you know, frequency. But it's also been stupid hot for the last week. So today was just a beautiful day to go on outside, walk around the block, and look gorgeous in our masks. Well, thank you, Duct Tape. I do feel very proud. I feel really good about that. He's turning out to be a pretty cool kid. He still has his moments of just like, Jeebus, are you kidding me? But, you know, I think everybody has those. I want to learn that battery. I want the headlamp. I want to be able to see. I think if you do that, you get a headlamp, then you can go down into some of the cavey bits. Loin. Now we can get a headlight, which you should have saw that coming. Takes another. Battery? No. Craft a battery. Scrap. stuff. Yes. That's pretty cool. Oh, you can't have oxygen and a headlamp. The oxygen takes up a head spot. That's definitely throwy. Let's maybe have a gear spot. There we go. Should we chance it for the seaweed? It's right here. It's like right here. Oh, that was all right. I'll take that. Do I think there was more? I thought there might have been more. If I come out over this way. Oh, okay. Yeah, right there. Seaweed. Seaweed, seaweed. That was beautiful. I also, okay, I like these little railing things, and I thought it looked really cool on my boat, but then I wasn't able to actually get up, off, like onto my boat from, so that sucked. I have no idea what it's going to take to do farmland on the back of a boat, but we'll just kind of keep it looking like this for a bit. Yeah, I don't think I care about mangoes. So I don't think this island has much else for me. I should kill sharks and get... Kill sharks and get... whoa, hi there. Get more ore. More ore. Oh, so close. Oh, okay. Weigh anchor. And I think it made it look like we need to go that way. Oh, hi. Not embarrassed to admit that I fall down those stairs more often than any other. Okay, he might actually be a little more on the way south, like this way. And then let's go to sleep to make this part a little easier. We're just gonna have a little lie down. We don't know where we are, but let's just have a little. Again. Kind of look like they're heading that way still. Not this way. Try that. I hate that my kids had to learn about severe depression at such a young age. It's a good thing now that they can recognize the symptoms and help, but I wish they could have been a bit bolder before learning about it. Spare them from the... Let them have the innocence of life. I'm with you. I'm at least approaching it. But there's a good chance that knowing about it early on will give them the compassion needed to help out later, you know, as you say. Hey, BRB, I'm gonna let drift just for a sec. A bit of a snack run. Yeah, I'm with you, duct tape. But I think like being a single parent, that hasn't made them had to understand why do certain things or not want to do certain things. Yeah, it's tough if you don't have somebody to help maybe spell off, or because like my wife and I, for example, we have very different ways of doing things, but when she's at her last end, I can take over and things like that. Like he gets on each other's nerves differently. But if it's just you, that was the case with my buddy that I was growing up with, is that his mom was handling 4 kids on her own. So that's a pretty big challenge of its own. There we go. Still not traveling enough. Well, east. No, wait. South? Where's my boat? Is that Bruce? Uncool, shark. Uncool. So growing up, my mom had to endure her share of abuse from living in the 60s and having 2 different parents that were differently abusive. And so because of that, she was very, very good with her own kids. She was very guarded in that regard. Some of my other aunts and uncles, just due to their age, where they were, at what stage in their life, that sort of thing. And it made it a bit more of a challenge, made it a bit more difficult for them. So they had a little bit of a harder time. Some of the ways it was like maybe substance abuse or... So I feel very fortunate that my mom took all things and learned from it. But I try not to hold it against those who maybe took a long time to learn that. Alright. Sort of makes it look like we're like 200 units away from this. Oh. Okay. Ahoy, peeps. This looks big. So yeah, having 4 kids, I'm with you. Having 1 is enough by me. Okay, so when we talked big islands, what a hype way to come near to the end of the stream. Let's look up while we do it. Looky. This is kind of okay. This is going to forward our game quite a bit, peeps. Gonna be nice. Oh, yeah. Is that a boat? I find it hard when the parents weren't abusive, but the kid is. That can definitely happen with A couple of different parenting styles for sure, but not always. That's not always the case. Okay. Gotta get you maybe going like this way. Yeah, go that way. Oh, it's tough. It doesn't want to go against it. Shit, can I sail around this thing? Hmm. Not enough plastic. Keep having. That kind of half reminds me. Did you ever watch the show Roseanne? Your grandparents were strict but nice, and your mother ended up abusive despite it. Now she lives in some fantasy world like she did nothing wrong and continues to do nothing wrong, and it's tough to deal with. That sounds so terrible. Oh man, I'm so sorry for that. On the show, Roseanne's mom was insufferable, but Roseanne's mom's mom was delightful. Absolutely hilarious. So, during the show, Beverly was her name. That's Roseanne's mom. Finds out she's abusive. Doesn't know. And so in her soul searching, she discovers it's because she's an alcoholic. Which she also didn't know. Everybody's like, okay. But you're an abusive alcoholic. Come on, mom, you didn't know. So like they kind of treat it like a, okay, but you're not exactly nice. So it's not like we wanted to be like, hey, did you know? So she actually kind of even gets mad at people for not telling her. And then she demands that everybody else stop drinking around her too. Like everybody has a problem. Goes on a massive tirade so nobody can drink even in her presence. Like does this on a whim after like what 50 years of being just not nice to everyone. Just decides that everybody else has to bend over backwards just to fix. Well, it's just absolutely hilarious. But then when you meet her mom, she's just like, you should just chill out. Just treats her like she's just this bratty kid. It's absolutely awesome to see her. Because like for a whole season you meet Beverly and you're like, oh god, she's just this like, don't even want to be like, just like they bill her as terrible. And then when you meet her mom, you're just like, oh wow, you don't take any of your kids' guff. Like it was just so very well done. There's one scene though in the show where they have 5 generations of, 5 maybe 6 generations of family all in one room. So it's absolutely hilarious. It's really well done. Like the show's got a lot of fun heart, and I grew up like borderline poor. You know, I grew up a couple of summers, a couple of Christmases, stuff like that weren't exactly favorable. What? I can get mechanical parts. So I can relate. There's a subreddit that my wife found of like, what food did you eat as a kid that as an adult you realized that you only ate it because you were poor? It's a brilliant subreddit. Because people will be like, oh yeah, we had this, and they'll absolutely describe gourmet bologna. Crackers and ketchup. But like, your folks might sell it under a specific name, and you know, we're gonna have, like, I think one of my favorites was on a show, cheese donuts. And all they did was they took an American single, Kraft single. I was hoping I could climb that. Fold it and bite the hole in it. So it's just a, but it's a cheese donut. So like, yeah, the whole subreddit is a whole bunch of people that their parents sold a dish as though it was something delightful. And it's because they only had 3 ingredients in the house most of the time. That kind of stuff I think is pretty great. There's some heart to that, you know. Oh, Sonic! Who does not hate Sonic? My parents used to buy name brand stuff once, and then buy no name brand stuff and fill up the bottle. And so for stuff like ketchup, you have to replace the bottle. So every 3 months we got Heinz ketchup. And so, yeah, then my mom would buy the no-name brand stuff and fill it up. But the bottles get kind of fugly. After a while, you can't fake that anymore. Well, my favorite was that she bought... We called the crackers with ketchup mini pizzas. See, there you go. There you go. That's how it's done. We found a cruise ship, guys. This is nuts. My mom admits to sewing a Levi's orange tab onto a pair of not Levi's jeans. My brother refused to wear anything that wasn't a 501. It's like 501s in the 80s were $35 pants. Child, you're 11. You have no right saying I will not wear pants that don't have a fucking orange tab on them. So my mom found a pair of his old ones that he wouldn't wear anymore because they're old. Okay, he wore them till they were gone, but whatever. Like we did. You cherished the crap that you owned, right? So my mom found them knowing we're going to throw them out. Stitch ripped the orange tab off. Stitch ripped it back into a pair of no-name brand jeans. But we also used to, like, fill up the Cheerios box with O-shaped oat cereal. Yeah. Oh, I need to eat stuff. Crap, I'm far from my boat. Uh-oh. And that hurt. Yeah, Sonic, it wasn't exactly the best chore, but you had to stand the one bottle on top of the other bottle and let it kind of flow. And if you did it while it was like brand new full, oh, this is gonna cost me some health. You did it when it was brand new full, the bottle had an okay chance of like splooching out a bunch of your ketchup, so you had to, there was finesse to this. And you didn't even get the name brand stuff in a way that may have been to your benefit, because whoa, was it ever terrible when it was found out. You what? Right? And you know, with semi-good reason. You lied. But yeah. I got the not name brand stuff for years. I was alright with it. I think, so basically, it took me a couple of years. You get name brand macaroni? Yes. It took me a number of years to realize it. But on my birthday, I got 20 bucks in a card. The card was always whimsical. And food of my choice, which meant I could go to a restaurant, or I could say, Mom, make me chicken cacciatore. And she'd be like, I'm going to do that. Ever had the toad in the holes? Whoa. That sounds crazy. So, that's literally, that's my birthday. Every birthday. All of our kids. We had 20 bucks, card with whimsy, and dinner of your choosing. And that was what we got. For Christmas, one year, each of us, we got like a $2,500 pile of shizen. Like, I'm talking, I was young, right? And it was huge tall. It was huge tall. I know that there was like, we broke ourselves out of a debt situation and did so in a nice and awesome way. Wasn't anything illegal, but my parents figured out how to play a system where you take out a $500 loan from the bank, hold on to that money and give it back to the bank, then take out a $1,500 loan, and you keep doing that and you build up a ton of credit. You don't even spend it, you just hold on to it for a little while and then pay it off. And it's a really good way to just, you know, show that you're trustworthy with money. And then we still lived poor. So then once we finally got ourselves out of a debt situation, I think my parents literally went stupid and spent it all of it on, like, we're talking like 12 grand they threw at Christmas one year. Meanwhile, my birthday is 20 bucks and dinner of my choice. So I was just like, what is with the imbalance? I mean, why don't we celebrate my another year around the sun way better than the Magic Sky Daddy's birthday, which is supposed to actually be in April? So it was definitely weird, but my parents grew up dirt poor. Both of them grew up very poor. And so Christmas for them was sometimes you pretty much shared a gift. And what you often would get is a gift that like helps out the family. So I think like the oldest girl would get like a housework item. The oldest boy would get like a tool that can help fix stuff around the house. The youngest kids got toys, but those toys typically got broken fairly quickly because there's 10 friggin' kids in my mom's family. So like that was Christmas was a massive letdown, and your birthday was not really all that celebrated. There's 10 kids. You didn't celebrate birthdays that much. You kind of forgot them. Like legit. Honestly. There'd be sometimes you're like, yeah, you know, whatever. Just like, that's ridiculous. Like, but you know, it's times are tough and whatever. But Christmas was the one time that I think both of my parents were like, no, we're gonna go absolutely stupid at Christmas. It took them many, many years to realize that that's not what the family wants. That's not what we're after. We're not as interested in that level. The one year that we were back to poor and Christmas was 20 bucks, my mom cried. I'm crying because you're crying, because that's terrible. It's the fact that we're here, we're breathing, we're having a good time. At least, well, 2 of the 3 ain't bad. So, you know, Christmas has always been like this just absolute huge thing, and I sort of don't want that to be as big a thing for my kid. Apparently you have to pay attention to Santa, all that sort of stuff. But anyway, I kind of, on birthdays you didn't get cash, only the dinner of your choice. Yeah, it was just sort of a, go buy yourself something awesome. I always thought it was just the weirdest thing, because, like, my folks are very loving, very giving, very open, very huggy, very, you know, and then they're just like, oh yeah, here. At least they didn't give it to me in singles, right? What are you implying, Mom? So the over-embellishment at Christmas we've had to stop. I think I have to bring food with me so we don't have this issue. We'll bring some shark rings with us. And if we need to, we'll bring this bottle of water. Yeah, buy the tools and the house chore stuff is also what you got. Yeah, like that's... My dad remembers getting a baseball, but he didn't get the bat. One of his brothers got the bat, and one of the other brothers got the mitt and all that sort of stuff. So, like, what are you trying to do? Form a team? Come on. Grandma gave you money for however old I was turning. Oh, that's cute. Here's 12 bucks. You just turned 12. You'd wonder about your mom if you were given singles, right? Thanks, recipe for fish stew again. I keep getting fish stew. I think that's the one that I yeeted off a cliff yesterday. And okay, we're sort of running low on plastic lately. Or your dad goes the other way. But also, you only have one brother. Oh, jeez. Well, so, okay, that can kind of... You got dinner of your choice. Dinner of your choice, that's like... Ooh, door's locked from inside. That appears to be the official, like... laminated card parents get. That, hey, when your kid has a birthday, you have to give them dinner of their choice. That's just a thing. Shut up if you don't want to give them dinner of your choice. You don't get to make these calls. Here I was thinking I was special, but I got dinner of my choice. You guys have ruined it for me. Ooh, a note in the form of a cassette tape. It turns into a piece of paper in my book, though. Did I bookmark it and it ruined it? Does anybody else see that says pick up bullet, but it's a bottle? Did this game get a little wonky to anybody else? I was really hoping there was something back here. These don't open, right? Right. Good stuff. More bullets? No? No more bullets? It's definitely strange. Maybe I wait for morning? That's if they remember your B-Day. Oh, wow. The pool's empty. That's cute. Got tuna salad sandwiches or tacos. I don't know why, but I loved and still do tuna salad sandwiches. Ooh, if they're made well. My wife does a brilliant tuna. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Oh, DJ decks? Can I just take those to my raft? Yes, please. How do we get to the top part thing? Is there anything at the back half of the boat? Oh, if I drop down there, I don't feel like I can get back up nicely. It gets extra dark just in this room. I don't want to see. Can we Skyrim up this? Hey! That was alright. Door is locked from the inside. Screw that. My birthday is not hard to remember. 5-5. I was born in the year 2000. I would turn 5 in 2005 and 5-5. Oh, but it didn't actually... Oh, that's not that door. It was this door? Oh, I might be able to make that. Try that again. Can we do the thing? Oh, don't fall off the boat, yo. No, I don't think we can get up there. I kind of forget that there's a lot of parkour. Oh, stairs? Doors locked from inside. They love that. That's the new mechanic of the day, peeps. Okay, maybe this one gets us through. I haven't been up this side yet. I do not know. Yeah, this is somebody else's boat. But I can't quite get up on top of... Well, that doesn't look open anymore anyway. Hey! And then crouch, and then in. Oh, beauty. What the hell? Combat's not the best. Wow. He's got a nifty tail. Beaver rat. We're gonna call them those. And I got raw meat. Jeebas, peeps. This just got all kinds of crazy. It immediately gets murky the moment I'm up here. I hope we don't find a lot of those. Health regen's really slow. Requires a key card? I did not think that I was gonna... This was a sailing adventure. A sailing adventure, everybody. Ooh, pick up your 4-digit code. Alright, well let's, I guess, collect all the things. Jeez. Can't get through there. No. Alright. Catfish Deluxe. Okay, whatever we have to do to get to have that. Let's drop that. Yeah. I want that recipe for shiz. I guess eat stuff. It's a good way to have space. We probably didn't need to bring water. We probably just need to come in here very much full and watered. Yeah, and let's hope that beaver rats are uncommon. Open now, right? Yeesh. Okay, yeah, this lets us out over in this area. And this is out to, oh, hi there, out to this area. Is there anything even out over here? No. Oh, wait. Up. Parkour. 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 Oh, yeah. Sonic does a virtual backflip. Yeah, I don't see. Oh my gosh. Sonic, you're exposed. I keep yelling parkour, but it's not working. Parkour! Parkour! No. Still thinking about things to lick. Oh. It better not be beaver rats. I'm back to full health though, so that's okay. Right. Not a whole lot down here. Let's back up there. This is down the level. Oh, hey. It requires a blue key. Oh, that would have been funny. If I could billiard, that would have been funny. Carrying a stick, damn it. I'm gonna check the flags to climb again. I tried them in a couple of different areas. Wouldn't surprise me if it was yes in specific scenarios. Ooh! Let's just grab some shut-eye right here. In this clearly filled with smoke room. Nothing even in the nightstand? These guys have luxury on their boat. Wow. I mean, I thought I was doing well on mine, but wow. This is good boat. Where was the flags that I might have been able to climb? They were up one. Yeah, over here. Oh, jeebas, that was scary. Oh. Oh, that thing is now broken. Under the weapons category, under the craft. Jeez. Okay, we're gonna hang out for a bit. Yeah, when I was jumping at the front right here. No prompt there. You'd think, though, that there was. Oh, geez. I'm gonna try doing another parkour. Okay. Oh, maybe on this one here. Because they go right down to the edge, right? And like, sort of look like that Splinter just an annoying mutant rat. You will call Matsuyoshi. Oh, come on. Parkour. Parkour. No. But like, it looks like there's all kinds of up there. And there's a bunch of them, so it looks perfect that. Yeah, and there's a chance that. Yeah, I don't know. I do not know. There could have been another object just on the other side. The hook has been moderately, because like I should point out that it does that, and then I can just like it sits on whatever. So I'll point out that if I come way over here and I throw it up somewhere, it kind of makes it feel like it's doing something, but it's not. I can't even draw it in unless I just click the button to draw it in. Like once it's on the ground, I can't even like pull it, trawl it in. Yeah. Oh. But this might be far enough. Hey, right? That's not too bad. I think they've engineered it so that you cannot go from here. But, I fell off. I keep falling off. Keep falling. Oh. Ah, no, there we go. Parkour. Yeah, I would love to be able to hook it on this stuff. Let's see. Is there a hole nearby? Oh, it hit water, so technically it was all right with it. Oh, there we go. Straight up. Yeah. And considering that you use that instead of the axe underwater to hit stuff, I thought that was a bit of a weird choice. Alright, well this lets us up into this area. So locked from the inside. It's gotta be the worst hook I've ever seen. A terrible hooker. We can oh, hi. Parkour. You gotta like Tony Hawk it, where you go in this direction, and then at the last second you, right? And yeah. Oh, I'm not yelling parkour. Hold on. Parkour. Hey. Hey. So yeah, it's a little weird. They use the hook for some things, but not others. I'm with you. They could have used it as a grapple. Now that looks a little off. Yeah, we're gonna try it just up here for now. Parkour. They're all locked from the inside. It's probably not even going all the way up. That helps. That was a test run. I wasn't supposed to yell parkour. Parkour! I yelled it late that time. Jumps, falls. See, you too could be a streamer. Parkour! Damn it. I'm yelling it at the wrong time. Maybe I'm on the wrong side. What if I go... Parkour! Right it over there. I'm also near the flat spot on my mouse pad. Hold on. Parkour! Oh, yeah. Parkour! Nope. You was in the air for a while? Need to well, and I think the ledge is a little shorter. Like, I don't think it... Yeah. Because I fell off the first, like, 2 or 3 times. See? Yeah, I didn't practice Minecraft parkour nearly enough. Like, it actually does feel like it's just enough off. Now I'm glad I brought the food and drink with. Parkour. Catfish deluxe. That is awesome. I have no idea where to get mushrooms. Amazing. Amazing. Okay. How long can you stay off your raft without it sinking? I'm hoping indefinitely. Don't go telling me it sinks if you're off the raft. Although it's kind of looking very submerged right now. Parkour! No, maybe you have to do this one from the back? Yeah, that doesn't look like you're meant to get up there. It used to sink if you were off your raft? Cause like that's not the kind of game mechanic I'm as interested in. This game loses like pretty much every point if I lose my raft because I wasn't on it. Like, it looks like it's going a lot under right now. It had best not actually go away. Yeah. Like, I don't know if I can get up that. There's nothing for me to put out here. Also, taking a brief look. Hold on. Door is locked from the inside. There are 3 doors inside here. There are 3 doors. And only 2 of them are here, right? So there's a door not here, which means that I actually don't think there's something above. Right? So if I take a look up here. That looks flat and solid. That looks completely flat and solid. That might be a box for me to pick up. But they're normally a lot shinier than that. I also don't see me getting up all the way to that. So I kind of feel like I can get back up here, but I needed to be climbing up like a set of stairs somewhere. Maybe what we'll do, we'll hit save. Because like all of these are door locked from inside, right? Yeah, okay. But when you're back to like searching in here, yeah, there's stairs and stuff. I think that's what we need to be playing. I can't unsee the badges from the names looking like an F. The badges from which names looking like which F? Guy named Jeff? These ones are all, I haven't been, okay. So I think I need to be down a level below, and I need to find stairs that head up. So yeah, we're back to the main level. Apparently it can sink in storms, but I can't find anything about it sinking after being off of it. Well, it's currently in a storm. I don't know, can I see it? Okay, there it is. It was being tossed quite a bit. The 8th message above this one did the backflip. Okay, hold on. Hold on, I'm trying to look up. Oh, is it just the way that it's lining? 7th? Hold on. I think I'm squinting and I still can't see it. But my chat might be a little bit of a different order than... That's the one that requires a key card. Can't break in there. And that level there is all locked doors. Down the level, I think. Down on this level. Yeah, okay. So the getting up to here. Yeah, I guess we were already on that level. Okay, I shouldn't have come straight down. Your brain ever hear stuff someone else didn't say? Damn. Maybe? Oh, I'm not yelling parkour. Hold on. Parkour! Yeah, this got me up. Oh, it's that dude again? They respawn. I don't like that. What are the chances? Can I make the ingot? Just a single metal ingot and I can make a better one. Ugh. So mean that he respawned. And the when he hits me, it creates a jarring effect. Yeah, it creates a rattle effect, and that lasts longer than that animation. So he can actually hit me and keep me incapacitated. This room had this set of stairs that went up that I did not take earlier. Okay. Jeebus. Their aggro range is really small though. That's kind of nice. But there we go. We can open up a bunch of these sets of stairs. Okay, here we go. Try to play around the aggro. Oh, it requires the green key. One of these is going to require the skull key. What did we drop? A hinge? Oh, no. Hold on. And simple fish stew we already know, so screw that. Requires one bomb. Like, at some point we're gonna have requires firstborn child. This is nuts. What happened to this is a game where you just go around going woo? World of requirements, and I have not even found a single key. Hey, there's a technique here. It's like fighting a creeper. It's all about the timing indeed. Hey. I will take that. Okay, good. Oh, hey. Can we watch a movie? Can it be Waterworld? E-card. And there we go. Let me do the thing. Okay, I can probably do the parkour thing to get up to these levels if I open everything. You should read what my brain thought you said. I'm a fan of thought you said. A buddy that I grew up with was champion of it. Oh, I bet you there's some way to move this. Requires 1 car jack. Like, what tools was I to bring? This is cray. And then knowing those things respawn, right? Jeez. Even though there's a knife right there, we're just gonna ignore the knife. Stairs? Oh, there are only stairs that go down. There's no... This makes it look like there's stairs that go... Oh wait, there we go. All the tools. I was watching a video about a movie, and I remember this. So there are going to be... Are there going to be any mushrooms in this movie like in the games? Person number 2, no, not unless you count the ones that I had while I was taking this. Person 1, oh god. Person 2, oh, you thought I was talking about those mushrooms. No, that would have messed up with my acid trip. Oh, that's awesome. Oh wait, we already came this way? Did we already go all the way up to the top of this? Oh yes, and requires a bomb! Chivas. I have none of these things. But I do have 1 key card. 1, count them, 1 key card. And I don't remember where that's used. So we're doing good. I guess we're gonna try to go down another message, another level. No, can't make a metal one. Oh wait, maybe, can we? Hold on. And if we can make a metal one, this goes by a lot faster. There we go. A little less afraid now. All the tools. This was the message you missed. Like you said, go down 1 more floor. My brain heard down. Go down 1 more butthole. Gotta go down 1 more butthole. That's it, guys. Once we do that, no turning back. Alright, so then this was... Okay, yeah, this was this floor. Jeebas. Oh, can we take home the really cool painting? Oh, then there's the other side of that. And there's a lucky kitty. Hey. Okay. This is like extra tough with the smokiness that this one. Now it looks like an F in the chat with the text, or I'm imagining things. I honestly can't tell what you're talking, but I think that my chat's lining up a lot differently than Yo is. And yes, rip it off the wall. Torn. Pretty good executive bedroom suites and crap in here, though. Like, seriously, if we could just take this instead of my Raft. Just saying. Blue key, that's not the same. I think once we find this door, we're going to... call it a night here. Oh, I don't... was that the one? Because I don't think that was open. I don't see a key card on me, and it's not showing in a UI. Oh, hi. Only a couple of hits, that's not bad. Also, the burn is almost gone, and now I'm the itchy, scaly part. Hey, there you go. That's not two chaps then. Seriously. I think, yeah, that was what that key card was for. Yeah. But I didn't find a new key card. And I think I should probably get back to my Raft at some point. The worst you've ever burned, and it's almost 2 weeks trying to heal. That sounds it. Yeah, I should have been writing down where these were, but I thought it would make it a little bit more obvious. But I think I used the key card already. There's doors that I feel like I had barred entry, and now I can get through them now. How much aggro do you get? I think I have 2 of them on me now. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. You can lose them. Okay, that's cool. Send a picture on Discord that looks like an F. Cool. An actual F in the chat. Yeah, I feel like that door might have said just requires a keycard. But there also might have been a door that goes to like a basement level. Ready for the redness to go away so you don't like an old style Oompa Loompa? Yeah, I think you mentioned that. That's unfortunate timing. I feel for you. Oh, hey, use 1 key card. That's kind of cool. Hey, green key. This is basically Doom, guys. So, like, this doesn't open. How does that not open? There's no switch that opens this. You not like knock the cactus off the wall and you're... Is there a book I have to pull? This has to move, and there's a secret behind it. Bonus points if you like you touch the lamp and the picture moves. Sit in the chair maybe. So green key? Jeez. I can't tell which is the... Like, that's not really a storm, but it's definitely agitating my boat. Yeah, it looks like that you'd pull a book right off that shelf, and it would... You'd have no issue, right? But none of these are glowy. No prompt. No prompt. I think we have to go all the way up to the top now. There we go. Whew. Yeah. I would have liked that, but that's okay. That's okay. Can't have everybody. Can't have all the awesome things. We went a okay amount later today. This wasn't too bad at all. This wasn't too bad at all. We'll go back to our main menu. Guys, this was awesome. Awesome. Thought that guy was singing, "Oh, I got my red." That's awesome. Exit. Yes. Yes. Let's read Wolfie. Maybe. Who's on? My Raft. Untamed Wolf. Golf with your friends. Erroneous. Show Sheepy on Dungeons and Dragons. JJ again. Were you talking Wolfie AFK? Oh yeah. He's rare to be rating or to be streaming this late. But I actually think I want to raid Erroneous tonight. I can't tell. He's got his hands in the air like he just don't care. Course clear? Oh, he's doing great stuff. Yeah, we're gonna jump in on Arrow. We're gonna jump in on Arrow. No, I like JJ. We're gonna jump in on him a bunch. But he's also playing Counter-Strike, and when he's playing Counter-Strike, he's gonna be like huge into it. Doesn't it sound like he's saying I got my Raft? It does, yeah. It's supposed to be Mirage, but Mirage. I love it. I can't backtrack songs. Mirage. That's brilliant. All right, guys. Let's jump in on some Erroneous. Oh, I don't know if I showed it off. We found another one of these. The Mario Star. Previously we only had the yellow and the orange, I think, but there's all 6 colors. So yeah, we found that one. There's other ones. There's a blue Mario mushroom somewhere. The green one is the feather. You know, that kind of thing. Yeah, guys, lit night. Don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. I think I want to do Far Cry 3. I'm uncertain. But we'll check it. We'll double deck it. We'll find out. And I hope Arrow is staying on. We'll find out. Let's go give some love. Hype in the chat, everybody. Thanks again. Because you people are absolutely lit. See you soon. Peace.